Hi everyone, it's a beautiful summer day today here in Adelaide. My chilli plants and tomatoes are doing really well, showing strong signs of growth. And today I've just seen that my first tomato for this season has popped up, so that's a promising sign. Adelaide is about to have one of the hottest weeks on record. As you can see, it's going to be extremely hot, and I hope my peppers survive this heat wave. But for today, I've picked some fresh basil from my wine barrel planter because it's in abundance, there's heaps, and I thought I'd make some pesto. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I make pesto my way. For this recipe, you'll need 5 to 6 handfuls of fresh basil, which probably equates to 3 or 4 supermarket packets. The quantity that I've used has filled a large bowl just over halfway. You'll also need 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil. You can always use more if you want a runnier consistency. 3 to 5 cloves of garlic, depending on how much garlic you like. 1 tablespoon of salt and pepper. 90 grams of pine nuts and 1.5 cups of freshly grated Parmiggiano Reggiano. The first thing I do is give the basil a good clean under cold water. I wash it using a salad spinner and the drain bowl, which makes doing this step a lot quicker and easier. After draining off the excess water and a couple of spins, the basil is ready to go. You can leave the pine nuts raw and add them as they are, but what I like to do is dry roast them in a fry pan until they're golden brown. This usually takes 5 to 6 minutes, and the end result are beautifully toasted pine nuts, which gives the pesto a really nutty flavour. This next step is optional. I like to blanch the basil for 15 to 20 seconds. This stops fresh basil pesto from turning brown when it's exposed to air, which is known as oxidation. After blanching, I then shock it in an ice water bath to stop the basil from cooking and then dry it well on a tea towel. We are now ready to blend all of our ingredients together. You can use a blender or a food processor for this step. I have a Nutri-Ninja blender which I use for my hot sauces, but I use the food processor in the first instance because I like a chunky pesto. I add all the ingredients except the oil into the food processor and then blend until a smooth paste. I then add the oil slowly through the top of the food processor lid until the desired consistency is reached, scraping the sides of the bowl with the spatula once or twice. After adding a little bit more oil to reach my desired consistency, I then added half a teaspoon of xanthan gum just to help all the ingredients emulsify. After having a taste, it needed just a little bit more salt and pepper and the rest of the Parmiggiano Reggiano. Gave it one final mix and a final taste and I was happy with it. Done. Finally, I wash and boil a couple of glass jars for 10 minutes to sterilise them. I then spoon the completed pesto into the jars and store in the fridge where they should keep for a month, if it lasts until then. Can also be frozen. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It would be great if you could please like and subscribe. For now, I'm going to do my best to keep myself cool during this upcoming heat wave. See you same chilli time, same chilli channel.